Good evening. Tonight we bring you a story that could reshape not just a nation, but the entire region. The city of Manila glows under the night sky, but beneath the surface a new light is dawning for the Philippines. Today, August 15, 2025, the world's attention is fixed on Southeast Asia. The Philippines has just confirmed a discovery that could alter its destiny forever. A colossal oil reserve hidden beneath its waters, now revealed to the world. This is not just a scientific breakthrough. It's a moment that could redefine the nation's future. This isn't just another news story, it's a turning point for over 115 million Filipinos. Across the archipelago, families gather around televisions, radios, and phones, their faces a mix of hope, disbelief, and excitement. For many, this is the first time in generations that such a promise of prosperity feels within reach. The announcement made from Malacanang Palace electrified the nation. The president's words echoed through crowded streets and quiet villages alike, sparking conversations about what this could mean for every Filipino. For decades, the Philippines has relied on imported energy, always at the mercy of global price swings and international politics. Rising fuel costs have strained families and businesses, making energy security a distant dream. Now, experts say this reserve could make the country energy independent and economically sovereign. The potential to control its own energy future could transform the Philippines into a regional powerhouse, attracting new industries and investments. The scale is staggering, billions of barrels, enough to put the Philippines among the world's major oil producers. This could mean new jobs, improved infrastructure, and a stronger economy for generations to come. The world is watching. Will this be a blessing that lifts millions out of poverty, or a source of conflict and corruption? International leaders are weighing in, and the global media is abuzz with speculation about the Philippines' next move. International oil giants are already circling, eager to stake their claim. Investors are recalibrating their strategies, sensing both opportunity and risk in this new era for the Philippines. But at the heart of it all are ordinary Filipinos whose lives are about to change in ways we can only begin to imagine. From fishermen in coastal villages to entrepreneurs in bustling cities, everyone wonders how this windfall will touch their lives. The questions are many, and the stakes could not be higher. Will this newfound wealth be managed wisely, or will it deepen existing divides? Can the nation rise to the challenge of turning oil into opportunity for all? Tonight, we begin to explore what this discovery truly means for the Philippines and the world. The journey ahead is uncertain, but one thing is clear. History is being written, and the eyes of the world are watching. The Perlas ng Silangan, or Pearl of the Orient Field, was discovered deep beneath the mysterious blue expanse of the Sulu Sea, a region that has long captured the imagination of explorers, scientists, and seafarers alike. This hidden treasure, lying far below the waves, has become a symbol of both hope and ambition for the Philippines. The Sulu Sea is renowned not only for its breathtaking biodiversity, home to vibrant coral reefs and rare marine life, but also for its history of maritime tensions, where the promise of natural riches has often been shadowed by conflict and uncertainty. For decades, geologists speculated that the area's unique tectonic history, shaped by shifting plates and ancient seas, concealed vast hydrocarbon reserves. Yet, exploration was hampered by limited technology, unpredictable weather, and persistent security risks from piracy and regional disputes. Previous attempts to tap into these resources yielded only modest finds, with small-scale operations struggling to overcome the region's formidable challenges. The dream of a major discovery seemed distant, until recent breakthroughs changed everything. The turning point came when the Philippine National Oil Company joined forces with international drilling experts. By leveraging cutting-edge seismic imaging and global expertise, they were able to peer deeper beneath the seabed than ever before, mapping out previously hidden geological structures. Their efforts revealed massive, interconnected sandstone reservoirs, perfectly sealed by thick layers of shale. These formations held high-quality crude oil in quantities that far exceeded earlier estimates, sparking excitement across the energy sector. This deep-water frontier, once dismissed as too remote and technologically daunting, was finally within reach. Innovations in drilling, robotics, and remote operations made it possible to safely extract oil from depths that were previously inaccessible. Yet the Sulu Sea's strategic location brings its own set of complexities. As a vital maritime crossroads, it is a hub for international shipping, but also a hotspot for piracy, smuggling, and insurgency, making security a constant concern. Protecting this newfound asset will demand unprecedented coordination between the Philippine Navy, Coast Guard, and international partners. Joint patrols, intelligence sharing, and diplomatic efforts will be essential to safeguard both the oil fields and the region's stability. The long-held dream of energy independence for the Philippines is now closer than ever before. But with this achievement come urgent new challenges, balancing economic growth, environmental stewardship, and national security in a rapidly changing world. The economic impact of the Perlas-Ung-Silangan discovery is nothing short of transformative. The Philippines, long a net importer of oil, could see its trade deficit shrink and its currency strengthen. Oil revenues will fund infrastructure, healthcare, and education, projects once out of reach. Thousands of jobs will be created, from engineers to support staff, sparking new industries and reversing labor migration. Lower energy costs will make Philippine products more competitive and reduce household expenses. For families, this means cheaper electricity, transportation, and basic goods. The oil boom could create a new middle class and boost local economies nationwide. If managed wisely, this windfall can lift millions and transform the nation's future. With great wealth comes great risk. History warns us, oil can be a curse, fueling corruption, inequality, and economic instability, as seen in Venezuela and Nigeria. Over-reliance on oil can cripple other industries and make a nation vulnerable to price shocks. The Philippines must avoid these pitfalls by diversifying its economy and investing in technology, agriculture, and tourism. Norway offers a model. It created a sovereign wealth fund, investing oil profits for future generations. The Philippines should establish its own transparent, independently managed fund, perhaps the Maharlika Future Fund, to ensure long-term prosperity. Strict rules, public oversight, and anti-corruption measures are essential. By learning from others, the Philippines can turn oil wealth into sustainable progress. The Perlas-Ung-Silangan discovery is a geopolitical game-changer. Energy independence gives the Philippines new leverage in Southeast Asia, allowing for a more assertive foreign policy. The nation can now modernize its navy, better patrol its waters, and negotiate from a position of strength, especially in maritime disputes. ASEAN dynamics will shift, with the Philippines poised for a leadership role, but also facing new rivalries. Major powers like the US and China will intensify their focus, seeking influence and partnerships. Manila must balance these interests carefully, leveraging its new power without provoking instability. The Philippines stands at the center of a new regional order. Its choices will shape the future of Southeast Asia. The Sulu Sea is a global biodiversity hotspot, and oil extraction poses serious environmental risks. Oil spills or routine operations could devastate marine life and coastal communities. The Philippines must enforce the world's strictest environmental standards, using the best technology and rapid response systems. Oil wealth also creates a paradox. It funds development, but burning fossil fuels worsens climate change, a threat the Philippines knows all too well. The government should use oil revenues to invest in renewable energy and a green transition fund. This fund could support electric vehicles, modernize the power grid, and finance conservation projects. The goal: use oil wealth to build a sustainable, climate-resilient future. The Philippines can show the world how to turn a fossil fuel windfall into a green revolution. The Philippines' emergence as a major oil producer will reshape Asia's energy landscape. Regional powers like Japan, South Korea, and China will benefit from a new nearby supplier, reducing shipping costs and enhancing energy security. The Philippines, as a stable democracy, offers a reliable alternative to volatile regions. OPEC and global oil giants will watch closely, as Philippine oil could disrupt established markets and pricing. The country faces a choice: cooperate with OPEC+ or maximize its own production. This will affect global prices and investment flows. International oil companies will compete for a stake, bringing both opportunity and scrutiny. The Philippines is now a key player in the global energy game. For ordinary Filipinos, this discovery promises real daily change. Cheaper, locally sourced fuel means lower transport and cooking costs, freeing up household budgets. Electricity will become more affordable and reliable, especially in rural areas. Oil wealth can fund new schools, hospitals, and infrastructure, improving lives across the archipelago. But the boom must be managed carefully to avoid neglecting agriculture and displacing communities. The government must ensure benefits reach everyone, not just a privileged few. Food security and affordable living must remain priorities. The challenge: make sure prosperity lifts all Filipinos, not just the elite. The Perlas ng Silangan oil field marks a new era for the Philippines, a moment of unprecedented opportunity and transformation. For decades, the nation has dreamed of harnessing its own natural resources to fuel progress and prosperity. Now, with the discovery of this vast oil reserve, the Philippines stands on the brink of a future that could reshape its destiny. With wise leadership and careful planning, the wealth generated from oil can be used to build a future free from energy dependence, where every Filipino benefits from new possibilities. Investments in education, healthcare, and infrastructure could uplift millions, while modernizing industries and creating countless jobs for the next generation. Yet, this opportunity comes with serious risks. The nation must remain vigilant against the dangers of corruption, environmental destruction, and the so-called oil curse that has plagued other countries. Without strong safeguards, the promise of prosperity could quickly turn into a source of conflict and inequality. Building strong institutions, establishing a transparent and accountable wealth fund, and committing to sustainable practices are essential steps. By investing in renewable energy alongside oil, the Philippines can ensure long-term security and protect its natural beauty for future generations. The world is watching closely as the Philippines redefines its place in Asia and the global energy market. International partners and investors are eager to see how the country will manage this newfound wealth and responsibility. This is a rare chance to become a model for inclusive, sustainable development where economic growth goes hand in hand with social progress and environmental stewardship. Communities across the archipelago could see real improvements in their daily lives. Ultimately, it's about the Filipino people, their resilience, hope, and dreams for a better life. Every decision made today will shape the opportunities available to future generations and determine whether this era becomes a true turning point. Oil alone does not guarantee prosperity, but it provides the means to achieve it. With unity, vision, and integrity, the Philippines can turn this resource into lasting progress for all. Today, the Philippines stands at a historic threshold, ready to write a remarkable new chapter in its story, one defined by hope, ambition, and the promise of a brighter tomorrow.